Today I'm here to present you with what I believe is some serious argument showing why I believe Kevin Levrone will place top 6 on the Olympia 2016. Welcome to Bodybuilder Friends. This is LUIZ SILVA. Please notice what former professional bodybuilder Lee Priest said about Kevin Levrone a few days ago. Watch this.
Does he have a chance of bringing an old school body to a new era stage?
Well, you know, if Kevin can look somewhat like he did back in the old days, yeah, I think he still should do okay because, you know, nothing against Branch. He's a hard trainer and disciplined athlete, but Branch's body's just looking run down. If Branch can make top 6, if Kevin can come back looking 90-95% of how he used to look, I can't see why he wouldn't make top 6 because really, Olympia's not that exciting anymore with who's in it, so you know, if Kevin can bring the old package back, you know, see him in the top 6.
Did you get that? Well, I have nothing against Branch Warren, but his body has been looking a little ran down. And if Branch Warren can place top 6, manage to place top 6 all the time, so can Kevin. I 100% agree with Lee Priest. I don't always agree with Lee Priest, but this, I absolutely agree. I mean, let's look at some pictures here of Branch Warren. Nothing against Branch Warren, but let's look at some pictures. Alright, this is Branch Warren in the year 2009, Olympia 2009, where he took 2nd place. In my opinion, one of his best shape ever. I mean, look at the muscularity on the legs. Good definition, granity. You know, pretty full, looking pretty full, pretty good back, amazing quads and hamstrings, the definitions, I mean the calves, looking pretty good. He got 2nd place, all right? Well, a year later, 2010, Branch got 3rd. 2010, still looking pretty good there. Muscularity, the back looks pretty symmetric. Pretty lean, amazing glutes and quads and hamstring as usual, freakiness, you know, veins all over the place, looking pretty good. Now, check this out. This is 2011, the British Grand Prix. I mean, he took 1st place in the British Grand Prix. I believe it would have been his best year by far. I mean, look at that. Look at those lats. Unbelievable. I mean, he looked like a giant. In my opinion, he might have won the Olympia 2011. But you may know that 2011 he did not compete. And you guys know why. When he was in Atlanta, he slipped and fell on a wet pavement. And then he torn his quadricep, his quads in one of his legs, and he was not able to come back anymore and to do the Olympia 2011. So he was out of the competition. That's too bad. Now, when he came back, having a bad leg, I want to show you, I don't know why, but he might have pulled some kind of, you know, tendons that is all connected in the body, and it really affected his leg and his back. Notice what happened in 2012, where he took 5th place on the Olympia. This is 2012, Olympia 2012. Notice the difference on the lats. All right, you can see the leg is, you know, it looks like a different leg from 2010 or even 2011. I mean, it's a different person now. Now look at the lat. Look at that, the right side lats. I mean, look at that here. Now I'm gonna go back to the other one up there. Notice the difference. See the fullness of that back? And now 1 year later, you see that left side is missing, not looking so good. The legs are faded, absolutely faded. Let's look back. Look at that. And now look at this. You see what I'm saying? Just a year later. I mean, that's too bad that happened to him. You know, those things happen. Now, 2013, he did not, I mean, he took 9th, so I'm not going to show any pictures on that. Now let's look at 2014. This video is not about Branch Warren, so I'm not going to spend so much time. But look at 2014, Branch Warren got 6th place. He got 6, all right? Look at that. I mean, he's still looking like Branch. I mean, I don't want to badmouth the guy, but I mean, I don't. Needless to say, you know, the symmetry on the back is not all there. It's kind of like sticking out. The biceps from the back pose, I mean, it's non-existent. And freaky legs, yeah, legs are back there. It's looking good, but come on, you know, 6th place on the Olympia. All the guys that were, in my opinion, looked better than him were actually placed higher. So, in my opinion, I mean, 6th place, come on. All right, now let's look at 2015, where he also took 6th place as well. I mean, still muscularity, but the body is like almost melting on that left. You could see on that left side. I mean, the body's kind of melting. The waist is not the same anymore. You know, still has some feathers on the legs, and that's true. And muscularity is still good, and the condition is always good. But I believe, I mean, there are others there that I believe deserve to take, I don't know how he got 6th place. Let's just put it that way. So the point that Lee Priest is making is that if Branch Warren, looking like this, a fading Branch Warren can get 5th, 6th place, why cannot Kevin Levrone? I 100% agree with him. And you may not like Lee Priest, you may not agree with him, but he's right on this one. Also, you may also not like David Palumbo, but, I mean, they're experts. I mean, they were in there. They're insiders. Notice what he says about Kevin Levrone. Notice.
In his thought processes, I'm sure Phil Heath is saying, well, I'm 34 years old. There's no way this guy's going to beat me, right? But they don't know Kevin Levrone. I'm telling you, he's one of the few people that ever intimidated me when I saw him on stage, when I saw him in the gym taking off his clothes. He intimidated me to the point where I'm like, I don't think I could ever beat this guy, like ever. Like I never did I look at a bodybuilder and say I can never be better. But structurally, he's just a genetic phenomenon, and I really think he's going to shock a lot of people. Whether he wins the Olympia, I don't know, but I think he's a shoe lock-in for top 6.
I think top 6 is realistic. His last Olympia that he did was actually 6th place.
So David Palumbo as well believes that Kevin can get and will be on the top 6. I mean, I believe that as well. I believe there is no doubt. I mean, those peaks, I mean, this is like, I mean, by the time these pictures leaked out, who knows how long this picture's been out there? They could have been taken 3 months ago. We don't know. Nobody knows except Kevin. So these pictures, I mean, there are some rumors that he's looking kind of small. Yeah, I mean, compared to what he needs to be on the Olympia, but who knows how long these pictures were taken? That doesn't mean anything at all. This doesn't mean anything at all. Kevin will put on, like I said, from now 7 weeks out to the Olympia, at least in estimation, at least 10 pounds. I believe he plans to put another 18 pounds, but I believe at least 10, 15 pounds he is able to do it. All right, now, is Kevin lean? Absolutely. Notice a video that Kevin sent to Dave Palumbo saying how lean he is. Notice this.
But Kevin knows his body. He sent me a video, which maybe I'll give it to Johnny Styles, of him just pinching his abdomen.
Wow.
He has, the skin fold is 0. He has no body fat on his body. And I think what's happening is he's such a positive nutrient partitioner that his body is taking everything, building muscle and using the stored body fat as a fuel source for that. So as he's getting bigger, he's actually getting leaner, which he's the perfect muscle building machine. I mean,
Yes.
we only all wish we had his genetic potential for that. But his body likes to build muscle. When the stimulus is there and the food is there, it builds muscle and it burns body fat. And I think with his body fat being as low as it is right now, I don't see any problem. Usually when you see these guys make the comeback, it's because they got the loose skin, or they can't get rid of the body fat. They got they got the boob fat.
Sure.
He's got none of that. His skin looks like it did when he was in his 20s. You know?
Yes, because, you know, people saying about his age and Kevin Levrone's age, he's so old. But notice, I mean, do you see what the video he sent to Dave? I mean, the guy is lean, and this is like 3 months ago. I mean, he was lean back then. He's even leaner now. You know, there are rumors that he's around 4 or 5%. So, and he is growing into this show, and I believe Kevin is going to surprise a lot of people. And I know a lot of the doubters, I know a lot of the people out there will say, oh, you're crazy, you're Kevin Levrone, you're like, so a fan of Kevin Levrone, so you're trying to help him out. Not at all. I'm just being realistic. I believe Kevin, no matter what, he'll be among the top 6. And I would not be surprised if he's doing battle for second, first, second place. You'll see, all right? Only time will tell. I know some of you will get upset at me, but only time will tell. Only time will tell. So let's wait and see. Don't forget to like the video. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. And we'll see you again. Thank you so much for watching.